Hi, air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Welcome to my channel. This is Oracle Mystique, the Avatar High Priestess, Master of the Four Elements, brought back to restore balance to the unbalanced ones tuning in. This can resonate whether you're a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, any other placements, or air sign prominent. This is time stamped. You can find the times in the comment section. And this is timeless, so this could have resonated in the past, maybe now in the present, or later in the near future, whenever you're brought in guided to see this reading. Cross watchers, you can switch the roles if need be, as can you, air signs, because this is general, not personal. If you guys are seeking a personal read, everything is in the description box below. You can go send me an email and pay me through my PayPal or Cash App if you have something particular you want to touch on, or you can just easily book me through my Etsy shop where I make, sell, and create oracle decks. So if you guys are tarot readers and enthusiasts, you can check those out and see it throughout my YouTube and TikTok segments. And lastly, I do have a natural soap and butter business, so for right now, $40 you spend, you get a free reading. Just place your order. I'll just email you because the code and the link for Etsy is acting crazy. So after you place your order, I'll give you a follow-up email. And yeah, that's pretty much it. But let's get started. This is going to be a love dilemma reading, starting with Gemini. All right, what do we have for Gemini? Spirit, give me a few cards for Gemini. Give me a few cards for Gemini. Immature, I ghosted you because I wanted to teach you a lesson. So somebody's very petty. We have rejection. I felt my advances weren't being reciprocated. And that's why they felt like they had to teach you a lesson. And let's do one more. Narcissism, too selfish to realize my actions hurt you. Bottom of that, insecurity. I felt you were out of my league and didn't meet your standards, so I didn't bother to try to avoid disappointment. So, somebody wanted to teach the other person a lesson because they felt like things weren't being reciprocated, and I feel like instead of maybe speaking on it, they just ghosted. So they realized their actions not only hurt you, but it hurt them as well. And someone felt like the other person was out of their league. So that's why probably things just weren't reciprocated the way that they were supposed to, because they don't know how. They don't know how to measure up. We have, listen, I am telling you the truth. You can trust my words. So someone wants the other person to hear them out. Freedom. I can't be tied down right now. I have too many interests. So could be interest in different people or just in other activities that requires more of their time and attention. That's why they can't really reciprocate. But again, I feel like communication is the biggest issue. And then, Geminis, you're supposed to be like the greatest with communication. Well, evolved Geminis. Unevolved Geminis, they either talk at you or about you, and they just keep everything bottled up. Then we have, honestly, I pretend to be someone I'm not because being vulnerable feels uncomfortable. So this goes with their insecurity. They don't feel good about themselves. They have to do things to overcompensate to make them feel like they're worth something. And bottom of the deck, we have ego. It's easier to block everything out right now. I'd rather ignore my emotions. So someone's not giving 100% their all, and it's pissing the other person off. And they just like to put on a show for other people instead of being real with themselves. And that's a sad thing. So we're going to get the story with the tarot. Keep in mind whatever zodiac sign feel out. If it resonates, all the better. If not, just follow the message. And there's no gender. It's all just energy. All right, we got Ace of Pentacles reversed, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Seven of Cups, Scorpio, and this does talks about options here. Having too many choices, too many interests, or living in a fantasy, daydreaming, la la land, illusions, confusion, not knowing what they want. Three of Pentacles, yeah, so they must be a third-party situation here, Capricorn. So I feel like they don't realize messing up with you is a missed opportunity due to putting you on the back burner and looking at everything else but you. You see how like they have their back turned towards you and everything? It's like they're focusing on other things instead of what's in front of them. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So I feel like when you came to this conclusion, this newfound clarity, you had to cut them out. You saw the truth. You saw it for what it was, and you probably just couldn't deal with it. So while they were distancing and everything, you just decided to just close them out. Because this is a waste of time for you. Page of Pentacles. So yeah, you're off to probably a new beginning elsewhere, or just finding some new footing or working on something else. Like you're just taking that path to just move forward to something else. And that's Capricorn or Taurus, Virgo. Yeah, secrets reveal, illusions, confusions, hidden emotions, fears, depression, Cancer, Pisces. Yeah, this person, their emotions, their insecurities, and their deluded mind, it surfaced for you. And that's what's triggering you to just like move on, because you're not dealing with the nonsense. Because you're not here to clear up anyone's confusion. You just want someone that's already certain in who they are and what they want. Yeah, Lovers reverse, Gemini energy. So yeah, you don't see them as a reliable partner. You don't see them as a soulmate, twin flame. Just someone you don't see a strong connection with. Bottom of the deck, Nine of Pentacles, reverse, Virgo. They're not even self-sufficient within themselves. So they're very dependent. And they don't have their shit together, is all I see. Because I feel like they're trying to get this shit together, or they don't know what they want, or they're just interested in so many different things. Their focus is everywhere. They're not really fully focused, so they can't really make you a priority and give you a fair chance. So, yikes. That's not good for you, Gemini. So, yeah, I feel like you're taking the chance to just move on and just, you see this as a closed case. Like, they don't meet your requirements, your standards, and they're telling you. You're not letting them tell you twice. So it's like, all right, whatever. It is what it is, and it is what it ain't. So we're going to get the potential outcome. Keep in mind, outcomes are interchangeable due to free will, so nothing's ever set in stone. It's all just due to choice and what you're willing to do. And we're going to close it out with a few oracle decks. Two of Pentacles, Capricorn. Queen of Pentacles, Virgo, or Taurus, Capricorn. One more. Nine of Pentacles, reverse, Virgo. So straight Pentacle energy, very practical. And I feel like you're juggling, keeping things in motion. Meanwhile, this person is really trying to maintain their life, where they have to make a choice. I feel like you guys are just sitting pretty, worried about yourself, while this person, they're not really on your level. And you see that. Like, they still have to get their shit together. You got yourself together, and you're being patient and doing the groundwork towards whatever new beginning you want. Because Page and Queen or King, it is the end goal for you. So you're working towards being more self-sufficient. Maybe you have your own business, and you're just not waiting on anybody. Even though she is a patient queen, she's just not waiting on anyone else. Like, whoever aligns with her, aligns with her. And Six of Swords, I feel like Aquarius energy, bottom of the deck. you're moving towards calmer waters and not really trying to stress. You're just moving into the night. Like, probably they didn't realize you were secretly moving on anyway. Not to another person, but more so just for yourself. Because it's like, you know what? I see that this isn't working. Like, you're not happy, I'm not happy, we're both not getting what we want. So it's best that, you know, I just move in silence. Because real G's move in silence. All right, so first deck we're going to use is my Unsaid Love Messages. You can find this in my Etsy shop. We have, I want to make it up to you, but I don't know how after all I've done. So they're going to want to come back around and spin the block. Second chance. They're going to want a second chance, but I don't feel like you want it because it's like you see it for what it is. The mask is unveiled. And it's like once you see something, you truly just can't unsee it. We have, I care about what people say and think. So again, they try to put on a show, like I said before earlier in the reading, for people that don't really fully give a damn. They just want to put on a show, performance for free. And then we have, I love you more than I'm able to admit. Too much pride and ego here. They're not ready to open up. They're not mature. And then also with this page energy, you're probably dealing with, again, someone with a maturity difference. Probably an age difference too. But maturity difference nonetheless. They're not able to be open and sincere fully. And meanwhile, you're on queen status. You know what you want. Again, no gender necessary. It's like you know what you want. You've been through things. You know what it is and know what you don't want. So it's like, are we doing this or not? Because I got stuff to do kind of energy. We're getting too old. All right, next deck we're going to use is my Love and Separation, also in my Etsy shop. I feel used. I feel like you guys may feel used for your time, your energy, resources. Like this was very draining, especially since like this wasn't very reciprocated. We are not compatible. I feel like this is you. You're telling them we're not compatible. This isn't going to work. False promises. So again, I feel like they promised things that they couldn't deliver. It's like they were writing checks that they couldn't even cash. Like they were just really trying to sell you a dream. Even with that Seven of Cups, remember I told you about daydreamings and all that stuff too, illusions, confusion. They were just really selling you a dream and you weren't buying. So it's like, it is what it is, whatever. I peeped the game, I peeped the setup, I'm moving on. And then we have bottom of the deck, suffering in silence. They're regretting what they did and the choices they made. And again, even with the Lovers reverses about choices, they don't make good choices. And you want a partner that knows what they want and they are able to make good, sound decisions. So if that's the case, you can't trust them to lead, or you can't be in cahoots. You can't be in a partnership with them. So yeah, it's just they suffering in silence, but you know, they made their bed and they're laying in it. Or they could have walked away from you, doing you a favor, and it's like, you know what, this is for the best. All right, last one, and this will conclude your reading, Gemini. Oh, and just a reminder, my prices are changing November 1st. So if you guys do want a reading, make sure you do it before the price change November 1st. We have, you're so easy to see through. Again, you see the bullshit. And you're not entertaining it, Gemini. We have, I never want to feel that way again. It's like lesson learned. And I'm never going to put myself through this. Like, one time is enough. It's like one and done. I don't know how to let you go. Easy. Let go of the rope. Bottom of the deck, I'm not coming back. I feel like this is your energy, Gemini, because you made up your mind. And again, air signs, very logical. And when you know something isn't working, it just really isn't working. And you don't want no second chance, because they have one time to get it right. And if not, then it's not meant to be. That's where I feel like your energy is coming from. But that's what I have for you, Gemini. If you felt like this was your reading, give it a like, share, subscribe, comment any stories. I would love, love, love to read them. I do have 2 other social medias, a TikTok and an Instagram, if you guys want to follow me on those platforms. Lastly, if this wasn't the reading, check out your other zodiac placements. We're not just one. But if those don't work, then maybe the next reading will be for you. But until then, namaste, ashe, ashe, namaste. Love you guys. Take care. Hi Libras, welcome to my channel. This is Oracle Mystique, the Avatar High Priestess, Master of the 4 Elements, brought back to restore balance to the unbalanced ones tuning in. For more of the announcements and also how I do my readings, you can go to the very beginning of this video and you can just pop right back over here. But keep in mind, my prices are changing November 1st. So if you guys are seeking a personal reading, make sure you do book me now. In the beginning of the video, it shows how you can book me. So let's get started for your love dilemma. What do we have for Libras? What's going on when it comes to Libra spirit? What's going on when it comes to Libra spirit? Immature, I ghosted you because I wanted to teach you a lesson. Gemini just had this. This is crazy. I shuffled this. And it's crazy. That's like the same first card. We have distraction. I'm focusing on work at the moment. Don't have any time for anything else. So, someone's trying to teach the other person a lesson, but somebody's too busy. One more. Then we have unavailable. I'm emotionally attached to someone else. I didn't know how to tell you. Oh, so they're blaming it on work when really it's somebody else. I feel like they told you that, oh, I'm too busy with work and all that stuff. And maybe something pissed them off. Then it's also narcissism. You allowed me to get away with so much. I felt like I didn't do anything wrong. You never said anything before. I feel like you guys never spoke up. And maybe that's why you kind of maybe ghosted them. Because you didn't speak up, it led you to ghost them. Because you thought they was going to come chase you when really they're attached to somebody else. And that's very fucked up. Neither one of you communicated. But, you know, lesson learned big time. We have love. My heart is open and I'm ready. Or they think they will be. Or maybe you were ready, but they didn't want to tell you that there was somebody else. Energy, you've been thinking about me because I've been thinking about you. We're connecting. So yeah, they haven't let this go. They have not let this go. And again, you can switch the roles if need be. We have first, you are the one, the only one. I feel like this is how you feel. You prioritize them first. You prioritize them first. And then bottom of the deck, respect. You deserve the best and I respect you. I want to do the right thing. So I feel like no one really knows how to do the right thing. They may think it's right, but they're doing what's right for themselves, or you're doing what's right for yourself instead of really just speaking up. It's not about being right. It's not about being wrong. It's about just being real. And no one was really fully being real, or someone's like, both of y'all really weren't speaking up. You weren't speaking up so much on how you felt, and they took advantage of that. So they felt like they weren't doing anything wrong. And they want to say they're so busy with work when really it's somebody else. And they just didn't want to tell you. And again, that in itself is fucked up. So we're going to get the story with the tarot. Keep in mind, whatever zodiacs I spew out, if it resonates in your chart or their chart, all the better. If not, just follow the message, and there's no gender. It's all just energy. 3 of Swords, Libra energy, heartbreak. You're hurt over this situation. You hurt when you found out there was somebody else. Temperance came out sideways, but let's see how I want to come out. Ooh. Yeah, okay. Sagittarius. They may want to try to come back and reconcile or a second chance, but keep in mind, reconcile doesn't always mean come back together. It can also mean just making peace with the situation. I feel like you're trying to do your best to maintain your balance, your heart, mind, body, spirit, and it is going to take time to heal. It is going to take time. But also in divine timing, they may try to spin the block around. And bottom of the deck, crazy, star, Aquarius. This is also about healing, hoping, praying, wishing, because you thought this person was your wish fulfillment. But you were wrong, and it's okay. It happens. We have Hanged Man, Pisces. So yeah, you're at a standstill right now. You're trying to look at things in a different perspective. An extra message, Knight of Wands, reverse. I feel like there's lack of passion. You're upset, you're moody, and you're just like making no more advances towards this. You're holding yourself back right now. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Pentacles, reverse. Virgo or Taurus, Capricorn. I feel like you guys are really just trying to hold yourselves together and work on your finances, work on your stability, your foundation, what you want, because you're not getting what it is that you want right now. And it does take time, but I feel like you may struggle with impatience though, but patience is key. And you need to hold back, take a step back, because there's really nothing you can do. Emperor, Aries, all these major arcana just showing out. So I feel like you need to put your foot down, be more authoritative in your life, grab the reins of your life and start taking your control back, your energy back. Page of Wands, reverse. Sag or Aries, Leo, and then seven of Pentacles, reverse, Taurus. I feel like you're no longer, you're not going to try to reach out, or they're not going to try to reach out. You see this as a waste of time, energy, resources, because you've invested and you really didn't get much in return, and it's like maybe you blocked off communication. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Wands. I feel like you're trying to work on yourself and fall back into your power, Leo or Aries, Sag, and do what makes you happy and what makes you feel good, because don't try to overcompensate for sure. Like, don't let this try to affect your self-esteem because they chose somebody else. The fact that they weren't honest and they took advantage of the fact that you weren't saying anything, it shows more about who they are versus who you are, because again, it was like, oh, you didn't ask, I didn't tell. But I'm like, my thing is, why couldn't you just be real? It costs nothing but $3.99 with free shipping and handling to be real. So let's get the potential outcome. Keep in mind, outcomes are interchangeable due to free will, so nothing's ever set in stone. It's all just due to choice and what you're willing to do. And we're going to close it out with a few oracle decks. What is this? Nine of Pentacles, Virgo. So you're going to be single, independent, self-sufficient, worrying about self. Maybe you guys love wine, having a garden, reading a book, taking yourself on me dates, making yourself feel fine and finer. Strength, reverse. I feel like, again, you're still having a hard time holding back, but I feel like you're going to come to a point where you're no longer going to hold back. You're just going to just be you. And if they try to come back, I feel like you're going to let them have it. Leo energy. Ten of Cups, reverse. Pisces. Yeah, they're not going to be happy in this situation that they chose over you. While you're over here doing what's best for you, I feel like they're going to go through those insecurities and such. And they're going to realize the dynamic they created with this person that they left you for is not going to be a happy one. It's not going to be a happily ever after. And it's going to make them weak, make them question themselves, because bottom of the deck, Judgment reverse, Scorpio. They lack good judgment. And Judgment is also a reconciliation card, though, but it's in the reverse, so it's a no. Trust, they are going to try to spin the block when you're happy and you're not worried about them. but they don't make good judgment calls whatsoever. Oh, wait, what's behind here? Oh, Five of Pentacles, yeah. Taurus, they neglected you. Left you out in the cold for somebody else. And they thought it was better than you, or it's the fact that they might let them get away with stuff. But nonetheless, they did you wrong. They did you dirty. And I'm going to add another deck to the curriculum called Third Party Oracles, also in my shop. The first edition is with 2 women and 1 man, and the second edition is 2 men and 1 woman. So we're going to see with this third party situation, because they really didn't have to do you like that. You know they didn't, but they chose to. And all you wanted from this person, some form or level of commitment. But my thing is, all they really had to do was just tell you. And I feel like you really wouldn't be upset with them. I tried to give the love and knowledge you gave me to someone else. So I feel like because you're smart, you're knowledgeable, loving, they tried to replicate what you gave them to somebody else. And you can't replicate that, because I feel like they want to look like they're better or they're more profound and authentic. Then we have false intentions. They have false intentions towards you. Like they act like they wanted something but didn't. Oh, wow. Peter Pan complex. And then we do have the Page of Wands reversed. Immature, premature communication, and very childish, not willing to grow up whatsoever. And then we have, I shouldn't have treated you like an option. Ooh. Yeah, so again, they're going to realize and they're going to spin the block. Then we have, I felt neglected by you, hence that Five of Pentacles there. And bottom of the deck, karmic love. This is a karmic situation that they got themselves into. Yikes. And you know, I'm going to add an extra deck to it. Another one for this reading. I haven't used this in a minute. So yeah, they got into a karmic situation instead of choosing you. Libra or Libra cross watchers if you guys are dealing with a Libra. Because again, it's not going to be a happy home. It's not going to be a happily ever after. It's going to be a whole ass nightmare. Which, I mean, kind of deserved. And, you know, it wasn't your fault because you didn't know. You did not know. And you thought your absence would teach them a lesson, would really, it helped them move on to somebody else. But now you see the truth. So that is the bright side. So we're going to see what this karmic has to say. And again, no gender. We have, I pretend to be interested in everything he likes just so he can accept me. So again, ooh, they also got false intentions too. They don't really be feeling the person you were dealing with. Believe me, sweetheart, you ain't missing out on nothing. Girl, guy, my boy. You ain't missing nothing. They ain't worth it. The karmic's telling you they ain't worth it. So again, you dodged a bullet. I can't wait until you finally see his true colors or her true colors. I feel like you already synced it. And then we have bottom of the deck. He drains my energy too. Or she drains their energy. So that's their karma. I'm like, y'all deserve each other, if anything. All right. So we're going to close this out with my other deck. Unsaid love messages. In my Etsy shop. We have, I know I'm not good enough for you and probably never will be. So that's why they do the stuff that they do, because they set themselves up for failure with more failure. Soulmate. So they probably feel like you are their soulmate. But now they chose a karmic soulmate, and that's not your problem. We have, I love you more than I'm able to admit. Gemini had this. Bottom of the deck. Twin flame. Ooh! Ooh! Ew. I'm just kidding. For some twin flames, it works. But because I see that, I'm going to add another deck. I know. You guys are like, Oracle, you said that last time. But I'm like, yeah, but it applies. We're going to add my 5D messages from Twin Flame. So they may feel like this is a Twin Flame situation. No wonder. They chose a karmic overview. That's the typical pentagram of the runner, chaser, everything, and you didn't know. But they're not happy over there. So if it makes you feel better, they know they chose wrong. They lacked poor judgment. And they tried to be a better person for the karmic when they should have been better for you, because you were showing them better, but they feel like they can't give you better. So, soulmate. I feel like you guys are going to be moving on maybe towards a soulmate once you heal. But yeah, this is a twin flame situation. If you guys are in one, if you know you are, you are. If you're not, then you can disregard that part. But yeah, let's see what we got. I'm just not ready for you and don't know if I will be. Yeah, they're not ready. You got too much sauce. You got too much drip. And drip is forever. And they don't know if they can meet your standards. And that's why they're going to be very insecure. And they chose someone that's lower. So it's like, oh, they think I'm the greatest thing. And they need somebody to hype them up when really you just real. And they want to put on the mask towards this person, this karmic. You never respected me. I feel like this is you. You guys are saying this person never respected you. We have, I miss you, but I cannot accept your behavior. Again, this is you again. You really speaking at it. Like, you can't take much of what they have to give. You're over it. Let's get one more on bottom of the deck. My dreams are filled with guilt, as they should be. Then we have you lack awareness and accountability. That's why in the first spread, like, oh, you let me get away with so much. I don't feel like I did anything wrong or whatever. But they don't want to take into account how they made you feel. And you didn't feel safe expressing your feelings. All right, next we're going to get my Love and Separations Oracle deck, also in my Etsy shop. We have, I fear commitment. I feel like with the karmic, they let them get away with a lot. It's like, yes, they have a person, but it's really just someone to have. Whether they say they're in a relationship or not, it's just someone to have, someone to fill up space. We have hidden motives. Again, false intentions, hidden motives. They have their own personal gain. They're not in it because of an us thing. They're in it because of a them thing. Only them. Just selfish energy. Doing better. I feel like this is you. You're going to be doing way better without them. And focusing on yourself. Maybe you guys have your own business with this Emperor card, or you have like some militant job, or you are very authoritative in a good way. And you're just doing what needs to be done. And then this isn't over. So again, they're going to try to spin the block. They always come back. Don't they always? All right. And lastly, we're going to see our final messages. I understand you better now in your absence. Like, they feel like they know you now. We have, I hope I will see you again sometime. So didn't I tell you they don't want to spin the block? These retrogrades ain't over till like January, first couple weeks of January or something like that. So don't be surprised. It's not over. Then we have, I love myself enough to walk away. So yeah, you walked away. And it's like that song, Paula Deanda. It's an old song from the early 2000s, Walk Away, Paula Deanda. And then bottom of the deck, I hope you're happy for me. Or I feel like you're telling your twin, I hope you're happy for me in the life I'm creating for myself at least. Or moving on. But I feel like deep down, they're going to be hurting. And they're going to wish they were with you. But it be like that sometimes. And you know, there's nothing you can do but keep it thugging, keep it pushing. But that's all I have for you, Libras. If you feel like this was your reading, give it a like, share, subscribe, comment any stories. I would love to read them. I do have 2 other social medias, a TikTok and an Instagram if you guys want to follow me on those platforms. If this didn't resonate, check out your other zodiac placements. We're not just one, we're multiple within our chart. And if those don't work, then maybe the next reading will be for you. But until then, namaste, ashe, ashe, namaste. Love you guys. Take care. Hi, Aquarius. Welcome to my channel. This is Oracle Mystique, the Avatar High Priestess, Master of the 4 Elements, brought back to restore balance to the unbalanced ones tuning in. So, if you guys need to go back to the intro, see how I do my readings for YouTube, and if you guys want to book a personal reading with me, again, you could just pop up in the front and then skip right back to come right here if you guys are wanting a personal reading and such like that. And keep in mind, November 1st, that's when my prices are changing. So if you guys do wish to book me, do so, book me now. But let's get started, Aquarius. This is going to be your love dilemma reading. So let's see what we got going on for Aquarius. We have pessimism. I felt like you would end up hurting me in the end, and I didn't want to risk getting hurt. I mean, I ain't gonna hold you, Aquarius. Y'all do be doing stuff to you. I never date an Aquarius. I just observe. I love y'all, don't get me wrong. But y'all have the power to hurt people. We have rejection. Something you said made me feel rejected. You guys can be honest. Very honest. So honest it hurts. Then we have circumstances. I didn't want to reveal what's been really going on in my life and unload all my personal issues on you. I just wanted to be left alone. And again, they might feel like you would have criticized them. But I feel like you're just very logical and very honest. And you don't hide anything. And bottom of the deck, communication. It's really difficult to compromise with you. So they feel like they couldn't be fully open and vulnerable. We have worry. I'm not sure if this is a good idea. I'm overthinking everything. What will everyone else think? You may also just tell them straight up, you worry about too much of what other people think, or they're very insecure. Absence. As more time passes by, I feel a deeper void without you in my life, because I feel like you were just real. It ain't easy being real, because not everybody can handle it. We have taken. I'm unavailable. And bottom of the deck, unresolved. So much has happened between us in the past. Can we work through it again? So I don't really feel like they're more so taken by somebody else. I just feel like they're just very unavailable. And they may want to try to come back and speak on some stuff though. But you probably already forgot who this person is, Aquarius, because that's just how y'all stay. Alright, so we're going to see what's going on with the tarot. Keep on whatever zodiac sign spew out. If it resonates in your chart and your person's chart, all the better. If not, follow the message. And there's no gender. It's all about energy. But coming out and starting out strong is the 5 of Pentacles, Taurus energy. And then we got the Tower, Aries, Scorpio. So yeah, they left you out in the cold, neglected, not fully without a word. And that was just like the breaking point. Like, it's over. It was unexpected. It was random. But the universe stepped in. Like, it was just shocking. But it happened for a reason. And that's why I feel like you don't really want to go back to it if they try to spin around the block. Then we have King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. I feel like they're going to try to take some calculated risks to come right back towards you. But I feel like you're not with it. It's like once you're gone, stay gone. And you're in hermit mode, Virgo. So you're just to yourself, doing you, doing what feels best for you, and just detaching. You guys are king and queens of detaching. So Because can't nobody ghost y'all better than y'all. But when they tried it with you, they thought they could come back. And it's like, no, you don't go back. 10 of Wands, Sag. So, yeah, this was stressful, filled with burdens here. It wasn't worth it. But you find new opportunities elsewhere. Ace of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. One thing about Aquarius is they always bounce back. And I love them. I love the I don't give a fuck energy. Aquarius's risings and suns. Because they know what they want. And they don't, I mean, yeah, it's hard to compromise with them, but it's like they're not going to force themselves to be okay with something that they really are not okay with. And that's, I feel like, the misconception with Aquarius. I mean, there are some that can be very uncompromising, but they just know what they want. And if it doesn't fit, they're not going to waste your time. They're not going to waste their time. They're not going to put you through it or themselves through it. It's just not going to work. Queen of Cups, reverse. Cancer or Scorpio, Pisces. I feel like you're just emotionally, I feel like you guys are starting to be emotional and available to them. Like, at one point you cared, and now it's like, I'm not with it no more, because Seven of Pentacles, reverse, Taurus. It's just a waste of time and energy and resources, and there's nothing left of this situation. It's like, it is what it is. This was stressful, and it doesn't seem like we were compatible, so I'm just going to move elsewhere and find a new opportunity elsewhere. So we're going to get the potential outcome. Keep in mind, outcomes are interchangeable due to free will, so nothing's ever set in stone. It's all just due to choice and what you're willing to do. Yeah, Four of Swords, reverse. Libra, I feel like at one point you were burnt out, but you gave yourself the proper rest you needed to restore, and you're getting back out there. You guys really know how to bounce back. Yeah, and you're just living your life abundantly. King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And you really have no worries, no stress, because you already have everything you want, you need, and very self-sufficient. Take care of yourself. Take care of whatever needs to be taken care of. I just feel like you're being practical about it. You're worried about other stuff that's worth your attention. Like, you're focusing on the money and the coin. So, Two of Swords, Libra, you did have to make the decision to finally just cut them out. Like, even though they left, it's like you can't come back. So, you had to make that hard choice, but they did it to themselves. And now I feel like with Two of Pentacles, reverse Capricorn, they're having a hard time maintaining balance in their life. Like, they can't keep up. And he was like, damn, that's tough. That's real tough. But I'm going to count this money, though. And I'm going to see about these other options. Because even if y'all don't have options, y'all be getting them options. All it takes is y'all posting a pic and y'all got options again. Alright, unsaid love messages. This is one of my oracle decks in my Etsy shop. So we're going to see what messages we have. I want to tell you how I feel, but my pride and ego won't let me. But at the same time, it's not your problem. It's like, you kind of already know. Because out of the air signs, y'all are pretty much the smartest to me. Then Gemini, then Libra. From personal experience. We have your energy is healing and nurturing. It's like, although you're honest, like, you don't give love to just anybody. When you love, you love. And you know how you love. That's why you got to be careful with who you love. And that's why y'all are the way y'all are. Now we have, I purposely made the connection difficult, then blamed you when it was really my fault. So they kind of gaslit you. Making it seem like, oh, you can't compromise or whatever. I'm like, no, this is stupid. That's really just like how y'all are. I mean, it may come off mean, but it's like, nah, it's just dumb. It don't sound right. Then bottom of the deck, I want to make it up to you, but I don't know how after all I've done to you. And they thought ghosting you was the answer. And it's like, no, once you ghost, baby, I don't know you. All right, next deck is my Love and Separations. You can also find this in my Etsy. Young and dumb. They're just childish, Aquarius. Don't be so harsh. They just a little, they're just not there. They're not the sharpest knife in the drawer. We have, I didn't value your time and effort. Of course you didn't. And that's why you're miserable. Let me stop. Then we have, I deserve you. No, you don't. I deserve money. Let me stop. I deserve happiness and what I want to do in my life and someone that can keep up. And then we had petty arguments. You guys probably had petty arguments and fighting over nothing. And it was 59-59 when I said that. So look up what that means in love or just the angel number in general. But it was just a headache. And then that's what probably added to the stress and burden, because it's like we're really fighting over nothing. It's like that song, Neo Math. Sometimes I hear your voice in my head. You mean the truth? But you know, they will be them. We have, I've been struggling lately. Of course you have. Let me stop. I'm gonna be nice. I mean, I just love the Aquarius savagery. Then we have, I don't know what to say. Then say nothing. Okay. The pettiness. I feel petty energy. Miss y'all, Aquarius. Y'all so petty. But I love y'all so much. Then we have, what did you want from me to waste my time? And I feel like what you wanted from them was, you wanted them to be better and just be straight up. Just be real. But you know, not everybody's built to be real. Sometimes they just like being artificial. So tell Ken or Barbie they can have them. So that's all I have for you, Aquarius. If you felt like this was your reading, give it a like, share, subscribe, comment any stories. I would love to read them. I do have 2 other social medias, a TikTok and an Instagram, if you guys want to follow me on those platforms. And if this wasn't the reading for you, check out your other zodiac placements. We're not just one. We have multiple within our chart. And if those don't work, then maybe the next reading will be for you. But until then, namaste, ashe, ashe, namaste. Love you guys. Take care.